so it blows up into your face and everything. And all this juiciness is...
What does it do? Juiciness? If you guys are Alcantara wheel users and you love them, let me know down below so I know what kind of sick people watch these videos. I'm sorry, I don't see pedals. All I see are dangling cables, okay? That's all I see. That looks safe. That looks really safe. God damn, this is like ADD sim rig tour. Monitors, cables. Welcome back to episode 3 of Roasting Your Rigs. Okay. It wasn't supposed to be a roasting your rig series. For some reason, it just turned into that because the internet got a hold of it and everyone said I'm being way too nice, way too Canadian. I mean, all I wanted to do was give you constructive criticism on your rigs and maybe help you with a direction for upgrading your equipment. And now we're just here roasting people's rigs. So if you want to get involved on being roasted, you can join the Discord, submit your rig. But first, you have to introduce yourself into the Discord like a normal human. Just give us a little bit of background info on yourself. One of the mods or admins will let you in, and then you're part of our tribe forever and ever. Let's get into the first video and try our best to roast this one. Let's see what it looks like.
Hey Daniel, Stephen from Milton, Ontario here. I've been in Canada for about 14 years and been sim racing for about 9 now. Over the years, I've built my setup, and this is what I have so far. This setup is on a SimLab P1X cockpit. I also have...
Already disappointing me with the competition's cockpit. If you want to upgrade to a little bit of a better chassis, you're looking for an ASR Pro.
An extension for the monitors that holds the triple monitors, 27-inch each, 2K monitors. They work very well with my current PC, which is an i7-13700K, 3080 GPU, and 32 gigabytes of RAM. Onto the main things, my wheelbase.
Okay, how am I supposed to roast people's rigs when they look like this? Like, this guy's rig looks better than mine.
This is a Simu Cube 2 Pro. Love this wheelbase. Best thing I've ever purchased. And I have an extension that allows me to set up my monitors and my steering wheel this way. My pedals are SRP GT pedals. They're built in Spain. Beautiful, very well built.
The only thing, okay, I don't know what's going on with that dangling USB cable, but that's danger. Danger, danger. You have one moment, you kick that USB extension, and it's over for you, man. It's over.
They feel amazing, and I also have the added haptic feedback system that provides feedback for ABS and such. And my seat is an NRG seat. That's probably one thing I need to upgrade to get something that provides better back support for endurance racing.
Yeah.
But it works.
Gloves are nice, though. Gloves are good.
Onto my steering wheels. First of all, I have a helmet here that I use for track days and some karting. Got the MORAD logo here.
Love that.
And this is my main GT3 wheel. Love this thing. It's built by SimCore. Very well built, very solid. Used it for years. And I have on top of it just a generic Alcantara steering wheel.
I mean, the Alcantara steering wheel is absolutely disgusting. I don't know what kind of sickos use Alcantara out there, but it's not for me. It always ends up looking disgusting and grimy, and it leaks the ink from the Alcantara. If you guys are Alcantara wheel users and you love them, let me know down below so I know what kind of sick people watch these videos.
My second steering wheel is a Picorni Engineering DIY
See, this is a nice steering wheel.
It's a replica of the Cosworth one that's used in GTP cars and I believe current Indy cars as well. Beautiful. It works very well. Pretty solid as well, and just too many inputs for me to utilize. Speaking of which, I have another button box here.
Too many inputs to utilize. Cut to, here's my button box with more inputs.
Stream deck, and I kind of switch between different cars and how buttons are set up. Yeah, it gets a little bit confusing. And I have a Matrix LED box here, helps with blue flags and yellow flags in endurance racing, and a couple of DIY vents that provide some ventilation.
That's cool. I love those vents.
Really comes handy. I have a butt kicker attached to the bottom of this seat. Here are my MORAD gloves. And this is the amplifier for it, which I built kind of a YouTube-inspired side to the cockpit here. Works very well with GT cars, especially with this ambient lighting matching what's on the screen. Obviously, it's not on right now. But in prototypes and Formula cars, I usually turn off the light and it's pretty dim, so it doesn't really bug me. And that's pretty much my setup.
Man, that looks awesome.
In terms of sims, I've used multiple different simulators over the years, but I always come back to iRacing. It's my favorite, by far the best thing. It's the best feeling simulator, and obviously when it comes to competition, endurance racing, we just did the 12 hours of Sebring. Nothing matches iRacing. And that's pretty much my setup.
Beautiful. I mean, I agree. I think that there's other sims to use. iRacing ultimately is, I would say, the best overall package right now. Just has like the endurance events, the competition, the player base. Like, it's competitive. It's good. It's fun to play. And the video is not about iRacing or any other sim. It's cool that he enjoys using iRacing. I enjoyed his rig. I mean, like I said, how am I supposed to roast his rig when it looks so good? The only thing that kind of stuck out to me was, okay, the USB extension, I've had that thing dangling before and it's disconnected. I lost 600 I rating in like a day because of that stupid USB extension. So make sure you tie it up and fix it to something so it's not dangling, because you have one snap oversteer and that thing is ripping right out. I tell you right now. Anyway, aside from that, I mean, it looks great. The rig, okay, it's a sim lab. It's still fine, but the ASR is a little bit more sturdy. I noticed when I switched from my P1X to my ASR chassis, a little bit more rigid on the side beams. Not a big deal, but something for the future. And then the seat, that's probably the most important thing you need to upgrade, because I don't think the NRG seat is the most comfortable with the lumbar support. So that's probably the next upgrade you'd need, and probably some active pedals or some kind of like either the Moza M booster. I mean, looking at your taste, you probably want to go with the SimuCube active pedals. Just get the most premium pedal if you can afford it right away. All right, next up is Johnny. Let's have a look at his rig.
So this is the outside to the race room. Inside, I've got my masterpiece plan that I built from scratch. It's like no bigger than a closet. It's very tiny, just a storage space that I had. So we're gonna go in, and in here you will see the Tony Kanaan Extreme from Micro Center. It's a little scratched up. I kind of got stupid when I was adjusting things, but there's an extra Moza wheel that I've got. You can see my pedals, how I slightly elevated the zinc belt sprint brake pedal.
I'm sorry, I don't see pedals. All I see are dangling cables, okay? That's all I see. I see scratches and dangling cables here. That's it. That's it.
In front of the clutch so I could feel it easier. My wind simulator with my Arduino. That's just resting.
That looks safe. That looks really safe.
Comfortably there. I tried to cable manage a little bit to make it look more pleasant, because I know you're going to freaking roast me.
Oh, dude. I was already ahead of you on that one, but I mean, now you've got my attention here.
Here, the ASR custom limited edition gloves, the Moza R21 edition.
Anyway, back to the cables. God damn it! Why are the cables everywhere? Why are they all jumbled up like pasta?
Wheelbase. Again, the zinc belt sprint pedals, keyboard tray, 34 flat monitors tripled with the Asus bezel kit. My
goddamn, this is like ADD sim rig tour. Monitors, cables. Slow it down, Johnny. Slow it down.
Moza H pattern shifter, and of course you can't forget about Bucky beer bottle opener and speaker system that I've never been to Bucky's before. They are actually studio monitors, the M Audios. Should be MORADNESS audio. I don't know why you don't have your own audio gear yet, Daniel. Hint.
How do you know I'm not working on my own audio gear, Johnny?
But that's the other wind. So it blows up into your face and everything. And all this juiciness is...
What? What does it do? Juiciness?
Powered by, I'll get down here, a 10 i9
Dude, is there a PC? I honestly can't see if there's a PC there. There's just freaking cables everywhere. What do you do with your life, Johnny? I can't even see the PC. I don't even know what cables are in there. What cables are outside.
Extreme processor 18.
God damn, I gotta send you some cable ties, Johnny. I gotta send you cable ties. I can't. I want to just stop watching.
Core 36 thread, 10980 with 128 gigs of RAM with a 3090 graphics card. Sorry, it's wanting to be stupid.
No, it just wants to see your cables.
Anyway, got a little bit of lighting in there. It's a 1200 watt power supply. That is being stupid. Yeah, 1200 watts. There you go. Now you can see it. And that's it. This is my race rig. Daniel, I look forward to your... Oh, I forgot my Stream Deck and my frequently used stop button because I wreck a lot. And my Logitech mouse.
Don't we all?
And, oh yeah, and the camera. And the sound diffusing panels. Oh, and you see one fell off. It's still down there. I haven't picked it up yet.
I'm not surprised, Johnny.
But anyway, I'm a potato. I wreck a lot. But I love my room. And here, I'll leave you guys with this.
Okay, that's actually kind of cool. The lighting there in the background, that's kind of neat. I like that.
Boom. This is my lighting effect in my race room. I really... Oh, and my air conditioner system. It keeps me nice and cool when the race simulator is not running. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. There's a bottle down there. You might want to pick that up, by the way. I just noticed. Anyway, beautiful rig. I have to say, there's a few things like... Okay, not a few things. There's a lot of things, like the cables. Fix your damn cables, Johnny. And pick up the damn bottle. I want to be able to see your rig properly. It's actually a really nice rig. All your equipment looks good. Everything's done nicely. Computer's great, actually super powerful. But God, you gotta clean up a little bit, man. Just a little bit. But it is nice. It is nice. Hopefully the roasting's not too much. I think it's just the right amount. Because I'm unleashing my inner rage now with cables. That's the thing that triggers me the most. And yeah, we'll see what the next one has in store for us. Let's take a look at Phantom Racer.
So hello, my name is Darius. I live in the state of Ohio. So here's my sim racing gaming room.
Okay.
So on the left here, there's a lot of the images and pictures that I get from races that are signed. There's some
M35 gloves up there on the wall. Or no, are those M35? No, that's not M35. I forget the name of those ones. It's like, it looks like a vintage airplane. Anyway, doesn't matter. Cool gloves and cars.
Some die-cast models, some signed hats. You can tell that I'm a BMW fan, maybe.
Are you?
There's some MORADNESS gloves, some rare
tell.
ones there. Getting into the rig there. So you can see
I'm going to guess right now that you have a white BMW. Guaranteed.
I run triple 1440p monitors. These are ASUS monitors. So the rig is a SimLab P1X. The seat is a Sparkle Grid Q. Some fake sponsorship stickers in the back.
Fake sponsorship.
So as far as
that's a good looking seat.
The wheelbase is a SemiCube 2 Pro. The wheel is a Cube Controls F Pro wheel. The display is a Grid DDU5.
That's a cool button
box. There's a
Don't hurt yourself.
Logitech keyboard. The pedals I'm using are the HE Sprint pedals, HE handbrake, Fanatec shifter that most sim racers use.
Yeah.
Cup holder, that's important.
What's in the cup? What's in there?
What else? Oh,
any guesses? What do you guys think? Down below. Let me know what's in his cup.
Yeah, cable management. So you can see the cable management back is a little dark. I mostly use sleeves and also
cable management's not bad, actually.
Sleeves and a lot of cable ties, Velcro cable ties as well. Try to keep it as neat as possible.
That's looking reasonable, to be honest.
You know, it's good enough. So,
it's all right.
Yeah. So moving on to the...
Thank goodness, at least somebody has good cable management.
Setup. This is a 4K OLED monitor.
Oh shit, I just noticed this he has a Rolls Royce for sure. Phantom Racer has a Rolls Royce. Hey, look at the left side of the screen. Monitor
here from ASUS. It has the same panel as the LG C2 TVs. This is a HE.
What's going on with that?
One of those new Hall Effect.
Why do we have a split like that?
I just purchased. Now getting into the PC, you know.
Wow, that thing's nice.
You can see. So the PC is a custom liquid cooled PC. It's a Liam Lee
sick.
O11D case.
Are you reading a card in the top left corner? Did you write this out? Like, what's my computer? The Lian Li. It is nice though. Holy crap. That is a very nice computer. I've always wanted to do a custom liquid build, but I've always just decided to build my own and not have the patience to do this. And then I have USB issues. Not anymore though. My USB issues are kind of gone. I fixed it.
Fans are Lian Li fans as well. So I've upgraded to a 9800 X3D.
BMW.
Asus 870 MOBA.
In the LCD screen on the fan.
4090, 64 gigs of DDR5. So as far as the water cooling components, I use EK water cool parts. Except for the CPU parts, the CPU uses a water block called Heat Killer. And also I'm using saw tubing there just to kind of, it's easier to kind of get the tubing there to the distribution plate. So yeah, I'm pretty proud of this build.
Looks good.
A lot of planning went into the kind of making sure this build went correct. Obviously with a 490, I don't need to upgrade anymore. It runs all the games really well. I can run on high settings. I don't have to worry about it. So yeah, you show the cable managed at the bottom. This is IKEA, by the way. So at the bottom, you can see the kind of
pretty solid,
like the little shelving that they have that you can run the cabling.
I appreciate the extra time
also
you've taken to show me the cable
subwoofer
management.
There, and then there's the I have an APU APU kind of power supply.
Me
so
too.
In case there,
super important.
A power outage, I can power down the PC and save my work, and also prevent any kind of damage to any of my components. As far as upgrades, I would probably the first upgrade would be to upgrade the button box to the Precision Sim button box.
Man, this thing looks good though.
It's a really nice button box.
The PSP is good though. But I have to say PSP, the Precision Sim Engineering Pro Switch panel. That's a mouthful. It is an amazing product for something so simple, but the integration with SimHub and especially with Daniel Newman Racing, his LED profiles for that, it's a super, super powerful tool that you can activate just at a glance. And there's automations and animations that happen that you can link up with the PSP. So that's actually a really nice one. I have two of them on my rig, actually.
To upgrade next would be to maybe upgrade the wheel to either the CSX3 with Cube Control CSX3 or the Asher wheel with the digital display. And obviously the probably the biggest upgrade would be to upgrade from the pedals from either to the the Cube to the SimuCube active pedal set.
Yes.
So that would
be the first thing I change if I was you.
Really got to sim race a lot to kind of sim race a lot to get that to justify the upgrade. So that's probably the upgrades. As far as the games I'm playing,
your rig looks so good.
I played a lot of ACC.
That's the next thing.
Probably way too much ACC.
Just car upside down.
I started sim racing back in 2014 casually with consoles, with a G29. Went to a Fanatec. And then to the sim equipment here. I've upgraded a lot of the equipment. Since then, did some iRacing in 2017 and 19. Then, like I said, went to ACC. Since ACC is kind of on a downward trajectory, as AC Evo was coming up, I'm trying out other things. I want to get back into iRacing again. Also, I'm trying LMU. So
Both good sims.
That's the current state of things right now. So one last look at my setup there, and I hope you enjoyed watching the video. Thanks.
I enjoyed it. It's amazing. I mean, that's a great rig. Cable management's on point. The rig looks great. I can't really roast it too much other than those few things, but I mean, I have to say that's a really well put together rig and room. The cable management's on point. I mean, what more can you ask for on that one? It looks really, really good. Well done, man. Jan Lee is up next. That's a name that I actually know. It's pretty familiar to me because he buys all of our limited edition MORADNESS gloves that we've been doing, the numbered gloves. So the 1 to 25 or 1 out of 25. every single time I'm pretty sure he buys those. So I know the name very, very well. And his sim rig, I've seen in the preview already from when he submitted it. It looks insane. He said he didn't talk during the video, so there's a few quick things that, you know, just to mention. He's from Denmark. He's been racing for 2 years, or sim racing for 2 years. And he said that the things that he would like to upgrade, or the thing that he would like to upgrade, is maybe the steering wheel. And based on the preview, I guess that's probably the only thing he could upgrade, but he wants to change to the Bavarian Alpha wheel. But let's have a look at his rig, and we'll see what he is talking about. And I'll try to run you through some specs as well, because he gave me a whole list of specs. But let's check this out, because I am very much looking forward to this. So the rig is gorgeous. I mean, it's just immaculate. In the middle of the room, I like how it's pulled off the wall, actually, a little bit. That's pretty interesting. This, what he has going on up here with the lighting is incredible. I would love to do something like this. I actually need to get pictures from him and see how he's constructed it, because it's such a good idea to have that overhead, the gantry. I've always wanted to do that, so you can have the lighting bars inside, like the Philips Hue, I guess, are in there. But yeah, that looks incredible. I mean, such a really, like, so well done. Like, I have the same kind of thing with the overhead camera, but he's done it way better. So he has GSI wheel, PSP, the Stream Deck XL. That's a Bosch unit. That looks like the Precision Sim. I'm not sure if he just put like Bosch Motorsport on there, or if it's actually like Bosch, because this looks like the Precision Sim Engineering one. I have the bigger version of that, the DDX. So this is the DDR, I think. I'm gonna check and see. Maybe he has it, maybe he doesn't. It just says 5-inch DDU, so I don't know. Yeah, he has a 10-inch grid dash, which is awesome. 32-inch monitors. Those look like mine's. Similar AOC. I mean, look at this from the back. It's incredible. The cable management is immaculate. Look at, like, this is the best cable management I've ever seen. Look at all this. The wires are all tidy inside the coils. Like that's phenomenal. That's next level. Okay. His Wi-Fi thingy is dangling. Okay. If I'm going to knock him for one thing, your Ethernet, a white cable, black rig, I don't get that. I mean, come on, man. Fix your shit. No, but seriously, that's the only thing. Everything else is perfect. Like, look at this. It's a SimLab GT1 Evo chassis, apparently, as well. SimLab GT1 Evo with integrated monitor stand, triple 32-inch AOCs, so that's 165 hertz. And the top monitor is a 27-inch 240 hertz panel. But, I mean, this thing just looks incredible. I guess the only thing you really would want to change is maybe it's a bit redundant to have the screen here. And to be honest, I don't really like having my screen here anymore. And especially, I think for me, because I have motion and my rig moves, I've actually removed my DDU from the center, even when I'm running my steering wheel with no display. And I try to use the in-car display, or at least set up my FOV to have the in-car display showing the information. And if I want additional information, I put my DDU off to the side like he has with the little mini 5-inch. So that's really awesome with the effect here inside. That is incredible. I mean, honestly, such a good job. Such a good job. His computer is really strong as well. He has a Ryzen 7 7800 X3D, 4070 Ti Super, 64 gigs of DDR5. I mean, the thing is incredible. Amazing cable management. I can't roast this one. I'm sorry. The only thing is like the Wi-Fi thingamabobber and then the Ethernet. Like, I don't know why you need both. Just take the Wi-Fi thingy off. The antenna. Just take it off. Boom. Done. I can't roast you anymore. Thanks for showing me that, Jan. I mean, you've inspired me, and I'm sure you've inspired a lot of other people. I'm sure we're going to hear about it down below in the comments as well. Who thinks that's the sickest rig they've ever seen in their lives? Because I think that might be the best rig I've seen. Obviously, you can add a few little things like motion and change your steering wheel, but I mean, you have it all. You have the active pedals. You have everything that you would want on a rig. It looks gorgeous. So well done, man. Next up is Adam. Let's have a look and see what his situation is looking like. I've seen his stuff in the past, but like he had boxes and stuff where he had things stacked on top of boxes. So let's see if he's improved that.
Hey everyone, this is my sim rig. So basically, sim setup, sim rig, whatever. Basically, start off with this recliner chair. I've not got a cockpit because I'm not getting rid of that chair. Yeah.
Did you just insult me? Wait, what is this chair? What is this? What you had last time? I can't remember. Is that like a chair out of a motorhome?
Is the footstool as a mouse pad. Here you've got the Mara's hat sitting on the end, and
nice.
You've got a Samsung 32-inch curved game monitor with two MSI 24-inch game monitors, basically cheap ones that are Asda.
I didn't even know you can pair different size monitors with iRacing and make it work. But I mean, technically, you don't need the exact same monitors on the sides because you just need to get the outside the cockpit view.
Here I've got a Mozart 9 by KS RAM. Here you've got the the VRS Pro barrels with a heel plate from a standard CSL Elite, and the other pedal I just use is a.
Dude, do you sim race barefoot? Because that's a lot of dead skin down there, buddy. We might want to have a look at that and pick up like some MORADNESS socks. And to be honest, actually, what you need to do is you need to change those pedal faces. It makes a huge difference. Number one, getting a very wide pedal plate. You can get them from like Simcore or HRS, I think sells them, but I got mine from Simcore. Really, really nice. Smooth, but with like some texture. And they don't cut your feet or socks. Just something to think about. But clean up down there. Vacuum.
And the other pedal I just use is a footrest, Xbox down there. And everything's basically connected up to this PC. So I got this PC as a gift 3 years ago and nothing's been changed on it. Yes, it is a USB fan in there. I don't even know.
I was gonna say, is that a reflection or is that a fan inside your PC?
Anything about PCs, how to change, how to do anything with it. So I just plugged in the fan and put it in there. Got a Yeti or something on a mic, and that's pretty much my setup.
I mean, it looks, I think, okay, the setup wise, you have the right equipment. Could you be a little bit more tidy? Probably. You could probably vacuum a little bit from time to time. Aside from that, I mean, cable management is not as atrocious as some of the others. So it looks like pretty reasonable, but good for you. I mean, using what you have in your room to make it work. The chair is so unique. It's probably very comfortable and dynamic in terms of your seating position. I mean, could you even get, how do you have your rig? So you have like a wheel stand. Just trying to understand. Get it? It's okay. I'm still working on my dad jokes. So you have like a wheel stand with a pedal plate, and then the chair just goes on top. I'm not understanding how that all works. I need to like get a zoomed out view here. So I mean, technically you just eventually, if you're going to upgrade your stuff, you need like a profile rig. That would be like the best upgrade for you going forward. And then getting a proper racing chair. Because I can't imagine having a swivel involved here. I can't imagine that being precise. Like, what if you oversteer and you just like, whoa! And you do, like, what if you do a 360 and the car does a 360? Does it cancel each other out? I'm just wondering. Asking for a friend. Let me know. That's all I have to say. Mouse pad, nice. I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to stop right there. That's it. That's all I have to say. All right. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this episode of Roasting Your Sim Rigs. I hope I wasn't too tough on these ones, but actually some of them were I'm not gonna lie, low-key inspirational. There's a lot of cool things that we saw, and also it's nice to see that, like, you know, the community, they keep submitting rigs that shock me in a way, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how clean your equipment is or how good your equipment is. You could drive on Logitech stuff and still be a rocket ship. So it doesn't really matter. It's all about the immersion and the experience. And if it makes you happy, then that's great. I really enjoy looking at your guys' rigs. And if you guys want to enter and have me look at your rigs and maybe roast them, if you do good cable management, I probably won't roast it. So just keep that in mind. But if you want to get involved in this series and submit your rigs, make sure you join the Discord, submit the rigs by following the instructions. But first, make sure you introduce yourself. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Roasting Your Sim Rigs, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh yeah, by the way, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you didn't write anything to this point in the comments, say hello to me. That's it. Just say hello, just so I know that you're there. Okay? See you in the next one.